Sure, gents. I hope you're well. Welcome back to Mafia Fabio. That is my name, Fabio. One who's loved by all, but only loves one. I will update. I don't know what week this is. I will um created my presentation. I'm gonna start DMing now. The people that I need to DM. Learning the skill, know how to funnel build, know how to take it from Figma design to the real life funnel, and also Instagram optimization. At first I didn't want Instagram. I want to like as I explained in the other video. But I had to get it, and I got it, so I had to optimize. And the only thing is, I don't have a lot of pictures. Like my phone was lost, so my pictures were in the other phone. But besides that, did the profile optimization. Now I just left the DMing people and then getting on sales calls and pitching whatever opportunity that I have to these people, crafting contracts, signing the contract, and then siyenza le nto leyo, yabo, then we do the most. Yabo. One thing I learned today, there's a couple of things. The first thing is something that happened during the Olympics and whatever, and then another thing is, okay, let me start with this one. One thing I realized with myself yesterday, the other week I was talking about implementation, is that we not all, but some people we get to a point where I've realized with me is that I get to a point where I can consume a lot of stuff. I consume with a lot of knowledge. I consume, and then I don't act. Like I don't act on that knowledge. There's a verse in the Bible that says, "Do not just be hearers, but be doers of the word. Don't just hear what's written in the Bible. Also do it, become it. Do it so that it becomes who you are. So that has been my problem. Is that I always try to get ready. I feel like it's something that has to do with. I feel like it's something that has to. I was out. I feel like it was something have to do with school stuff. Like they're like, yeah, there's a test coming, and you're like, yo, I must get ready. Is this okay? Is this alright? Am I looking good? You know how we whatever. But then if you have conviction, and you're certain and you know what you're gonna deliver is something that's gonna change this person's life or help them in their business, help increase sales, bring, put a smile on their face. Then obviously feels you like, yeah, you'll be doing it the most. But then now if you don't have conviction, that's why you slack. Or sometimes it's not about conviction, but that fear. Am I really becoming that person? Am I really becoming that person who's gonna be going on sales calls, having sales calls, and talking to this person about this opportunity? And I know that I have the skill to provide him this opportunity. I just need this, that. About just giving a chance. So that's been my problem. Implementation. That's why it was yesterday, last week's topic, and still to this week's topic. Is that you should implement on what you consume. And also focus on the things that you need to focus on. Now I'm going to the Olympic stuff. So certain things happen in the Olympics, yada yada. They were mocking Jesus Christ. At some point, you're like, okay, when things like this happen, Jesus said they're gonna happen. They're mocking him and they hated him first, but they're gonna hate us. So at some point, I wanted enlightenment and stuff. So I went online and you get different opinions and saying you should fight and whatever. And I've seen that a lot of time we tend to lean on what people say, not what God says. And then I was like, oh yeah, I should lean on what Jesus says. Is that we should be happy and glad when people mock us and do all this stuff. It shows good team. This is the right one. We are part of the right team and stuff. But other than that, it's based off of focus. Because if it wasn't for me searching about a certain type of person, I wouldn't have known about this Olympic stuff. I would have continued learning about sales, marketing, this, that. But then it just came out of nowhere. Hey, this happened. I was like, okay. And yeah, so it's about focus. And also having a mentor, somebody on your side who you can run to. That's the nice thing, Abo, is that when I come across problems in my life, when you come across problems in anyone, is that you can run to somebody and say, okay, I have this problem. What should I do? You know how we say, what would Jesus do? Yeah, well, that's a nice thing, because if you lean on your own, if you lean on your own advice, or we leave you to your own devices, most of the time you'll find yourself doing something and we're not looking high, and because it's impulse, well, they getting you wild out, yo. But some faith, I know what there's a so focus on the things that we need to focus on. And yeah, man, yeah, well, so let's act, we have to act on whatever you consume, whether it's trading or whatever. Yeah, well. And the best advice I could give anybody out there, something I've seen, is that the ones going on this journey, is that can I say privileged, or I am privileged and I am grateful for you going to PC and the one that I'm recording on now, and the webcam that I bought. Yeah, malume Ramaphosa wo ka 350 ke ka 80 rand na mfithi mo team wabo. So just recorder. So I na le phela sifela mfithu. The only thing you could do, man, is learn how to trade, abo. And if you want to learn how to trade, there's people out there offering free courses, abo. Out there for offering free courses. Just ask them if the guy, I don't know who's what's his name again. He's some guy who reacts to forex traders. Go to him. There's a link in his thing, and then yeah, you'll be okay then. Then practice, abo, and stuff like that. But let's continue to push. Let's continue to become the people that we need to become. From your, can I say host? From your host, Fabio himself. I love y'all. Continue to push. Let's change our lives. Let's impact about 12. Let's be the light of the world. And lead with love, Baba. Focus on the right things. Implement on what we consume. Consuming the right things. Obviously, the righteous things, the right things. Lean on God. He'll fight our battles for us. And yeah, man, I love y'all. I hope y'all are well. And feed him a cheat.